Hi, everybody. Yay. Yay. I'm so excited to be here with you. And thank you so much for being here with me. My name is Cassandra Flagg from Lunar Creations. Yay. And you know what? I do not have a script planned. I love to come on here and talk to you intuitively and just channel whatever spirit needs for me to tell you at the time that you most need to hear it. So I'm going to be doing astro and intuitive reading, and talk to you about the month of August and where we're at now and where we're going and what you can do to keep your vibe high and how to work with this energy. Yeah. So I'm so excited to be here with you and share this with you, and stay tuned because at the end of the video, we will draw, and let me see if I can get that in there. There we go. Oops, it's not working. Oops. I'm going to be drawing you guys an oracle card, okay? And oh my gosh, I love these so much, and I'm so excited to share them with you. I'm going to be using some planetary tuning forks to align you with this fantastic new moon energy. And speaking of which, I should probably talk to you really quick about the promotions I'm running. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm so excited about them because these are some of my most popular services, and I'm really excited to be doing a promotion on them. So if you book a service with me, you will get a free 15 minutes add-on. And we can do it either you can choose what you want, or I can intuitively choose what you want. You can have a free 15-minute oracle card reading. I can give you a divine timing ritual, or I can align you with the planetary tuning forks. And oh yeah, the other one, oh my gosh, I love so much. This is my favorite thing to do, is gemology. And that's where I match you up exactly with the energy that you're in now and the alignment of your birth chart and the planets and the crystal that works right for you. Oh man, is it so much fun to do and such a great service. So let's go ahead and get started. And you know what, before we do, I'd also like to invite you to please like and subscribe. I would love that. I love the support and appreciate it so much. And I would absolutely love to get some comments from you and give you some feedback. So feel free to ask me questions in the comment of anything that you're hearing or anything that you need to know or anything for further, because I love it. I love it all. So let's just jump in and take a look at this chart, and I'll show you what you're seeing. Okay, so first of all, over here in the corner, today's date is August 5th, and we are in this, I've got this bar up here, and I don't know if you can see it there, it finally went away. We are in the new moon in Leo. Yes, this is absolutely beautiful energy, and energy you definitely want to step into and celebrate, because Leo is ruled by the sun and our heart energy. What makes our sun sing and shine and brings vital life force energy to it for our path moving forward, that our heart is calling us to do, because the sun represents our career and our energy moving forward, as well as our health and what lights us up from the inside out. So you are definitely being called to manifest your soul's calling and follow that path moving forward, because here we have the sun. It looks like it reminds me of a bullseye, okay? The circle with the dot in it and the moon together in the sign of Leo. Now we all have Leo in our chart, because this is the birth chart of America right here that I'm looking at. But if we were to look at your chart individually, they all look like this. But then based upon your birth date and time and place of birth, these constellations would line up differently, because each one of these are actually a constellation. Leo's a constellation, Virgo's a constellation, Libra is a constellation, Scorpio is. So these would all fall somewhere in the energy zone within your chart. So right now, wherever Leo is for you in your chart, you have this beautiful stellium of planets happening now. Stellium of planets means there's 4 or more planets in a house, and those are karmic fated life events. And so when that's happening, you want to step into this energy and you really want to work it, because it's going to be working for you whether or not you're working with it. But when you're aware, you can really make fantastic things happen. So when the sun and the moon are together, and they are every month. It's always when it's darkest is the darkest out there. You look out and you're like, oh, it's so dark. Where's the moon? Well, there's not, because the sun and moon are together. That's a new moon. That's a brand new fresh start. So back in the day of the ancients, they would sit around and they would watch the planets. And when the sun and the moon are together, they would plant seeds to start their garden, because they would know that the sun and moon are going to separate, and it's going to become a full moon 6 months later. Then it's going to highlight this area of your chart where you set the intention. It's going to shine a spotlight across your chart and light up that whole area that you have been working on. So it's so beautiful and magical. And then you have a full garden, right? And you start harvest. So that's where we're at right now. So we are in the month of harvest and harvest season, and what you want to harvest moving forward. Okay. And this is the 8th month. So 8 is also the month of, infinitive energy and energy moving through and transmuting and changing. So this is absolutely the month of dynamic changes and big changes. So expect that, expect changes, expect things to be moving and going in a different direction, and to be tackling those tasks, because there's some really important aspects right here. So what is your heart calling you to do right now? What is your soul calling you to do for that path that you want to step forward into, that you absolutely love? Because also we have a beautiful aspect right here. We have Venus. Yes. And Venus is the goddess of your relationships and of love and abundance and of beauty and pretty, shiny, sparkly things. So what do you want to call into your life that is abundant in your relationships, and that is beautiful, and that shines around you? Write it out, sit down, take the time and write. I am grateful for, beautiful, healthy, fulfilling relationships, and just burn that, and poof, that will flow through this energy, and that will bring you in the abundance portal, that loop of that 8. It'll go into that magic energy, and it'll flow through, and it will manifest true fulfillment, true joy, true love, true abundance. Just call that in. It's that simple. And those are blessings right there. And then we also have Mercury here. Oh, yes, this is a big one. This is a really big one. Okay. This just started, and it's happening at, the new moon. Mercury went retrograde in the sign of Virgo. And again, we all have all these signs in our chart. So wherever Virgo is at for you, Mercury is sitting there, and Mercury retrograde. Okay, when a planet goes retrograde, that always means that that planet is taking a rest, and it's moving backwards into some energy for you, so you can redo, revise, reorganize, reinstate, re-energize that energy. So that's a real plus, right? But if you don't know that's happening, it can be a little bit frustrating, because Virgo is the detail oriented person, right? Like they love to service other people and work hard and organize and detail and clean and be a perfectionist. And then when the planet goes retrograde and sits in that sign, then it says, okay, we need to do even more organizing. We need to do more detail. We need to do, more cleaning out. And it can be like a lot of heavy energy in there, that you're like, oh my God, I'm feeling all this anxiety. Like I need to get my work done, and it's not done. And I need to clean, I need to organize. And it can be a lot, but just know that this energy is actually working with you. So Mercury will be retrograde in the sign of Virgo till the end of the month, cueing you to, take care of you, take care of your own energetic health and wellness, and your own tasks that light you up from the inside out. When Mercury goes retrograde, schedules change, communications change. Mercury rules marketing and merchandising and communicating. So you will find that, you'll be reworking your appointments, either canceling them or revising them, or people will be canceling and revising plans with you, reorganizing them. Also, there'll be malfunctions in communication, like your text won't send, or your computer won't be working right, or your email won't be working right. So when that happens, instead of being frustrated, that's a cue for you. The planet is saying, wait a minute, I'm resting and relaxing right now, and I'm not running all the social media stuff for you and all of that, because it's time for you to rest and relax and come back to your own energy and your own mental, health and wellness and what you want moving forward. So instead of getting frustrated, like we all do, right? Oh, over the computer stuff, like it's very real. Social media and all that not working and the schedule not working out. You know what? Just go and do your meditation, or, take a nice bath and release that energy and focus on your own mental health and wellness. So all through August, we really want to be calling in and working with our own energy and the things that you want to redo and rework and revise for your own energetic health and wellness. With this stellium right here, it really is about you and your soul's calling and your heart's calling and what calls you. To light you up from the inside out, for sure, because again, Leo is heart energy, your heart and your soul's calling, your sunshine and your path moving forward, what you want to do to light it up. And then Mercury in Virgo is all about the details. So it is time to work this energy and manifest moving forward and keep your vibe high, right? So in order to do that, there's a lot of different things we can do actually. There's different tinctures and herbs we can take. There's different crystals we can use. For Mercury and Virgo, I would actually recommend milky oats, because Mercury and Virgo can be this, really squirrely energy and a lot of anxiety, because you want things perfect and you want to take care of details. And so milky oats will really help with that anxiety and help keep you on track, moving forward. And then with this new moon in Leo right here, the sun's calling the sun's energy. Citrine is great to keep the vibe high and work with your solar plexus energy. You can also work with, a great grounding stone would be garnet right now is a great stone to work with, because Mercury is also your ancestors and your lineage. And you're at the world access point right here where the wheel turns. And so this is definitely mutable, changing energy. So this whole month, expect energy to be changing and transmuting, and a lot of changes moving forward. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump into the other planets in the chart too, so you can see, what else is going on, and then I'll update as we go along through this energy. But the most important energy that I want you to focus on right now is the stellium that we have, the new moon in Leo, and what your heart is calling you for your career and your path moving forward, what you'd like to manifest and call into yourself 6 months from now. It starts today. We have this whole month to work with this energy and call it in. But then once this month is gone, that energy's gone. So we just want to be making, progress every day towards our goals and our steps forward. So just think of one thing you want to call in, or like I said, write that list. I'm thankful for, true joy, true fulfillment, true love, true gratitude, and burn it, and you're good to go. Okay. And then the Mercury in Virgo, working with your own energetic health and wellness. And then this also, Mercury in Virgo also includes, your daily routine and what you're doing, on the daily, and, how you want to redo that and revise that. Maybe you want to have a meditation plan now, or an exercise plan, or, work on your sleep, vitamins or something like that. Okay. It's truly about your health and your wellness. Okay. And so then we have down here, we have Pluto. Okay. And RX means Pluto's retrograde. And so this is actually a big one. This is a really big one. And so I will come back and talk about this a little bit later on in a different video as well, because we have a big change happening right now. You see Pluto's at 0 degrees. When a planet is at 0 degrees, that means the planet is in the womb. It's a brand new start. And as they start to move and add those degrees, that's when the change comes in. So we want to work with the Pluto energy at 0 degrees, and we want to call in the change that we want to make so it flows with ease and grace rather than sudden surprises happen to us that we weren't expecting, because Pluto is our past life energy and our soul, and what we came here to overcome our karma and our drama and our triggers and our traumas, and our rebirth energy. So Pluto is the planet of life, death, and rebirth, and what we want to leave our life and what we want to rebirth with. So he is in Capricorn, just finishing out a cycle. This is a big deal because it takes Pluto 250 years to travel this entire wheel and come to where he's at now and finish this cycle. And he is finishing a 250-year cycle. Whew, it's a big one. It's a big one. So get ready for some karmic ending cycles in your life this month happening now. Because again, like I said, this energy is changing and transmuting because we're in the 8th month. And speaking of which, we're also in the Lionsgate portal is coming up this month. The 8th month is so extremely powerful to pay attention to signs, synchronicities, your intuition, any downloads, because the 8-8 portal is about your soul's calling and manifesting and magic and that energy, that divine infinite energy coming in and flowing through you. And what's so magical about it this year is the 8-8 portal is 3 8s, because 2024 adds up to 8. So we have 8-8-8. And you know what? You're not going to see this again for a very long time until it adds up to a 888 again. So this is such a super magical month, and I would love to hear from you and help you work with crystals and herbs and the planetary tuning forks and divine timing rituals to help you manifest magic and work with the magic that you naturally have and your intuition, because this is really a powerful, powerful time for us to be here and for you to be here with me and us to be discussing this. And I'm really grateful I can be here to guide you through this and bless you and help you with this. Because again, this energy is going to be, this Pluto is a planet of, Pluto's the tower moment in life. Something in your life is burning up, leaving your energy, and then it's going to be like the phoenix rising from the ashes. You're going to rise up and have a brand new rebirth and restart energy. And that will be going through the end of the year. So I'll come back and touch on that some more, but I just want you to recognize when you see these 0 degrees in the chart, that is a magic portal for you to work with. That is the womb. There is nothing there. That is clean, fresh energy that you can put your own energy into that circle and protect it of what you want moving forward for your soul's calling. Same thing for up here. It's 0 degrees energy in Venus, and Venus is a benefic planet. When you work this energy, she will bring you benefits. She will bring you answers, and she's the goddess of love and abundance and relationships. So I'd love to hear from you guys and help you work with this energy because it's so dynamic. And then the next thing that we have, that there's so much magic here in the chart. We have the Jupiter and Mars coming together in the sign of Gemini. So wherever Gemini is for you, this is a brand new action that's coming forward, because it's not often when 2 planets come together. That is called a conjunction. It's like 2 people, meeting for the first time. Their energy comes together and then they start something new, and then that energy spreads out around the chart and sends that energy into other areas of your chart and helps you manifest what you want. So Mars is our physical body, and he represents our passions and our desires and where we want to go. So wherever he's at, you see he's a circle, which represents the sunshine, and then an arrow, a flaming arrow. So this is your sunshine, and a flaming arrow for your passions and your desires of where your body wants to go next. So wherever he's at in your chart, he's saying, hey, listen, we need to make a decision, and we need to take action on our passions and our desires moving forward. And we need to change our direction and go in the direction that calls us forward for leading our life and our desires moving forward. Yes. So that's awesome, right? That is really terrific energy to work with. But if you're not knowing that's there and you're not consciously working with it, what's going on? My life is going in this direction. Something different is happening, and I don't understand what's going on here. And then Jupiter here, Jupiter is angels on your shoulder. I love Jupiter. I'm ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is angelic wisdom, angelic knowledge, and guidance. And Jupiter, wherever he's at, he's the planet of good luck, growth, and abundance. So whatever you decide that you want to take action on with your physical body and your plans moving forward, Jupiter is going to bless it. He is going to bring you growth and abundance and make that happen for you. So that is absolutely beautiful, right? And then smack in the middle of it, we've got Uranus. Uranus is a big one. Okay, how many of you have been having sudden shocks, sudden surprises, sudden cutting of electronics, or your vehicle's engines cutting out, electrical shortages, sudden shocks and surprises, right? Because we just had Uranus and Mars together, and that was when we had all these historical fires. And I would just like to take a moment to send out blessings and love to all of you that have been going through these fires. And I send blessings and love and Archangel Michael to you and your family for divine protection, guidance, and blessings moving forward. So that was a big part of, these fires that we've been having, these historical fires, but also Uranus is still very active because he's at the ending degrees and getting ready to move into Gemini after ending 14 years in this energy. So when a planet gets to the end of a life cycle, they start revealing things to you, and the energy changes, and you are suddenly ready for a new direction and a new change. So there is so much brand new restart energy here for you to work with. And Uranus represents your higher mind, higher wisdom, higher knowledge, and your higher path moving forward. So whether you work with this or not, I guarantee it will happen. You will just naturally go there. Things will come into your life for that to happen. And it's quick and it's sudden and it's unexpected. But it's meant for this Chiron energy healing here, because Chiron is very active. He's at 23 degrees and he's retrograde here. The RX means retrograde with the North Node. Now, the North Node is like a lucky horseshoe, right? But it represents your future and where you're going, and whatever planet it's next to, it will expand that and where you're going. So right now, the North Node is expanding healing for you and calling that in for you to heal your own personal energy and what you want to go after and what you want to call in for yourself. I am abundant. I am happy. I am grateful. I am fulfilled. I am creating. I am playful. I am joyous, right? Because all of that is the heart energy right here of the new moon in Leo. So call in that joy, call in that creativity, and bring healing to I am and who you are, right? It's so beautiful. And then also we've got a stellium of planets here actually in retrograde energy. You see all this RX. So this is a lot of internal energy, a lot of which is actually perfect right now. because Leo is up here. The new moon in Leo is our heart and our soul's calling. And then all of this energy is internal, working with our heart and our soul's calling and what we want to call in next. So Neptune here represents our dreams and our visions and spirit, all spirit. Oh, I have to sneeze, excuse me, hang on. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry about that. Um, moving forward. So what dreams are you trying to call in? What spiritual information are you getting and downloads you're getting moving forward? Uh and visions, when Neptune is at the end of a sign, you see he's at 29 degrees. A planet's life cycle is 30. When they're at 29 degrees, they are revealing something to you because Neptune has been going through, excuse me for a second, while I turn this off. There we go. Thank you. Um, Neptune at the end of a life cycle, he has been going through Pisces for the last 14 years, and Neptune again represents spirit, right? But spirit, we can't see spirit, right? But we know it, we feel it, we sense it. And so it's Neptune can represent illusion and delusion, right? I can't see, I can't understand what's going on. Things are foggy before me. And the next thing I know, the rose-colored glasses are off and I'm seeing everything clearly before my eyes. So because Neptune is retrograde right now, the rose-colored glasses are off. And because he's at the end of a cycle, um the veil is gone, the fog is gone, and you should be able to see clearly now. In the sign of Pisces is all about your past life, what you've been going through, as well as your traumas and your triggers. And so now it's time to realize, okay, here's the truth of where I'm at and what I've been going through, and then make a decision for your highest path moving forward and what lights up your spirit and your dreams and your visions moving forward, because that's what you're being asked to do. Because you also have Saturn here. You see, Saturn is the planet of timing, karma, and destiny. And you see how he looks like a cross and a hill. He is your hill to climb and your cross to bear wherever he's at in Pisces. So he's retrograde here in Pisces with Neptune, asking you and showing you, your foundation and your long-term goals. So he's saying, hey, it's time for you to work with your foundation and your visions and your long-term goals moving forward. Plant those seeds, bring in that stability, and release any and all energy that does not serve your foundation and your long-term goals moving forward. Whew, see, there's a lot here, right? So I'm going to leave it right there because I don't want to throw too much at you, and I will definitely be back to talk about these other planets as they're moving through here, because this Jupiter and Saturn, they're actually in a square, okay? And so when a planet is in a square, that's time for actions, time for decisions, and it's time for you to, a square there is hard, right? A square it's a block, right? It's hard. So you're in the middle and you're fighting out your battles in each corner till you come back to the center, grounded and neutralized from everything around you. So it's really important that we ground ourselves and we focus with intention this month and keep our vibe high and work with this beautiful, beautiful energy. And like I said, there's crystals and herbs and tuning forks and all kinds of things that we can do, and oracle cards to help us through this and get messages. So let me go ahead and you know what? I just really want to align you first, and then we're going to pull a card. Okay, so let me tell you about these beautiful tuning forks. I love them so much. So they're a vibration, they're a frequency. So whether you're here in person with me or doing it just over the video like we are now, it is going to work with you. And so for every planet there is a specific sound, color, frequency, herb, crystal, angel, deity, all kinds of energy that goes with that. But most specifically, there is a specific energetic note for each planet. So I want to align you to the Leo new moon that we're in. So it's going to align you to the sun and the moon. and that void spot, that because it's dark out right now, right? So that's a void spot. So picture that as if you're in the womb, you're in that dark spot. So as I do this, just close your eyes and let that just energy come into you, and picture as if you are the sun and the moon, and you are sitting here in the darkness, in the void, in by the constellation of Leo, and you're calling in your soul's calling. Just sit there and feel this frequency. So I've got here, this one is the sun. Look at how long and beautiful it is. This is the sun. Yeah. Woo! And again, the sun represents our path moving forward, our soul's calling, and our vital life force energy, and what lights us up from the inside out. Okay, and then here, this is the moon. We love the moon, don't we? Right? So the moon represents our emotions and our environment and our internal energy, and what we instinctively go for from the inside out, right? So we're going to bring these two together to radiate your moon and your sun, what you want from the inside out, and what your soul's calling is calling you to physically go after. Are you ready? Yes, I'm so excited. Here we go. Oh, you know what? Actually, well, I was going to hold just the microphone, but whoops, you guys can't see it. Let me do that again. There we go. Hopefully you can hear that. My microphone's not cutting that out. But again, it's a frequency and a vibration. So either way, you should be getting it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some Sanskrit chanting with this for you. And I'm just going to do the sun. And Sanskrit chanting is the original language from the beginning of time that the Egyptians work with, writing on the wall. Oh, excuse me. Okay, here we go. This is the sun. Om Namo Bhagavate Ramachandra Devi Namaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Ramachandra Devi Namaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Ramachandra Devi Namaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Buddha Divine 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 Namaha. Perfect. Okay, and then here's the moon. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasubhishana Namaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasubhishana Namaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasubhishana Namaha. Om Shanti 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 Om. Okay, and then I'm going to do one more time, both of them together for you. It's still going. Okay, here we go. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasubhishana Namaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasubhishana Namaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasubhishana Namaha. Om Shanti 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 Om. Ooh, and it's still going. I can feel the vibration. Ooh, it's still going. My goodness. Sending you guys so much energy. Yes, yes, yes. Woo. Thank you. I am grateful. Okay, are you guys ready for your card? I am. Yay. Yay. I love doing oracle cards. All right, let's wake these babies up. All right. I bless these cards in love and light to give me clear and concise information that is razor sharp, accurate, full of love, peace, prosperity, and abundance. Amen. Oh, so it is. Thank you. I am grateful. Okay, if this card is for you and you want to put your energy into it even more, just say, this card is for me. This card is for me. This card is for me. Yay. Oh, and it told me to stop right here. So I guess this card is for you. Let's see what it says. I haven't seen it yet. Oh, yeah, right. Oh man, this is perfect. I don't know how well you can see it, but it actually says emotions are running high, super moon. Okay. This is super true. Okay. So let me just talk about this super moon, because that is definitely coming up the middle of the month, and the energy is so strong with the two planets that we have in a square right now that you're actually probably feeling it now, because we are building to, even though it's a new moon right now, we are building to the full moon On August 19th, it's going to be the full moon in Aquarius. Oh, yeah. So that'll be right here where we have Pluto retrograde. Yikes. Ooh, no wonder emotions are running high. Okay. Because again, Pluto is that tower moment. Things in your life could feel like they're falling apart and there's traumas and triggers and everything's on fire. And emotions can be running high, right? Because we've also got Mercury that just went retrograde, which makes it difficult for us to be able to communicate properly. And Mercury is the mind and our perception. So people can definitely be having their perception could be completely like garbled right now because we also have, this square going on between Jupiter and Saturn. And, Jupiter expands what's going on and brings growth, and then Saturn stops what's going on, but it stops, blocks, limitations. So we have a combination of I'm expanding and I'm growing, and I'm gonna stop. Oh my gosh. And that is so frustrating. So just hang on through there and give everybody love and grace, because we will get through this, and there will be, oh man, at the end of the month, there is going to be so much blessings and so much good luck coming in as we roll through this energy, right? Because we're going to roll through it with love, grace, and understanding, and blessings and guidance for us and for those around us. And we're going to use our energetic tools to help heal us. So I will come back with a video talking about some energetic tools that we can use, and keep working with you through oracle cards and the tuning forks, and keep updated through here. But I'm going to close for now, and I'm going to send you guys so much love and blessings and grace and protection. And I'm going to take a moment to call in Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, I ask that you put your lapis blue dome of protection, pyramid dome of spiritual protection over the people, their home, and their families for the next 24 consecutive hours. Amen. Oh, so it is. Thank you. I am grateful. Oh my gosh, I enjoyed my time with you guys so much. And thank you so much for being here. And I would love to hear from you. Bye, everybody. Thank you.